Hello everyone, Salazar J here, so I tip the scales on another game of Neverwinter Nights 2. Alright, in the last video, West Harbour was attacked by a bunch of creatures from another world. They don't belong here anymore, and we wiped them out. But we lost a few people, and then our foster father said, hey Laura Smith, why don't you go do stuff for me? Yeah, do stuff.
You alright? You look alright. A lot of families aren't as lucky.
We got a quest to do. Yeah. Let's talk to Thomas.
You probably are here for some sort of reason, I imagine. I am not some street peddler of minor magics. However, I could always use more coin.
Merchant.
Very well.
Yeah, so now I can sell stuff to the merchant. Which I will, because I got so much stuff I don't actually need. Like, for example, was holy water, or was thunderstone, or this tanglefoot bag. I don't use items. Just a thing. Just want to let you know. For right now, I don't use items. I don't use a lot of them. Items pretty much suck. I don't use scrolls. I mean, if this is a PvP or something like that, I'd use them, but this isn't PvP. I know what I like. It's like FTL. I know what items I would want, what items I don't want. These are the sorts of items I don't want. Pretty much all of them. So, first thing I do whenever I start this game, when I get to this part, is just sell everything. Try jumping, sell everything. I might keep the healing potions though, because I do use healing potions occasionally. The coin of life though is also useful. Plus, you know, I could also sell the harvest cup. Yeah, I could sell the harvest cup. I'm gonna sell the pork jerky. I don't use that. Now this swamp moss. No, I can't use that. Can't even use it on Amy. Now you can buy. Actually, this is all the stuff I sold. Never mind about buying stuff off him. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna also sell the amulet of aid because I don't need aid. I could buy any of these items, but no, not going to. Yeah, there's not a lot you can buy from this guy, but for when you start a journey, he's a good person to sell things to.
You probably are here for some...
Well, oh, that's right. He only sells one. He only sells armor. The armor just sold him. All right, here we go to the world map then, where we shall begin. The journey is set. Welcome to the Sword Coast. All right, this is the Neverwinter area. Over there is Luskan, I think. I think that's Luskan. That's Neverwinter. This is West Harbour. I think Waterdeep or something like that's over here. Yeah, I don't know a lot about the Forgotten Realms. I think I mentioned that many times. I don't know a lot about the Forgotten Realms. And if I have, I forgot. Ha ha ha. But when I first started this game, I essentially knew very little about D&D. By the end of it, I still didn't know much about D&D. Except, you know, the only thing I really knew about D&D was like boots of speed and magic missile. And shoot magic missile at darkness. Anyway, Swamp Ruins. Let's go. Let's roll out. Assemble and roll out.
It's been an age since I've come this far into the swamp. There are some twists and turns before we get to the ruins. There's probably more than lizardlings ahead. So, lead on, I guess.
Before we do that...
This is a bit too much for me. Amy's dead, the village is in flames, and now here we are in the swamp looking for ruins?
Yeah?
I always wanted to be one of those adventurers, like Brunor Battlehammer or Lord Nasher. Well, back when he had adventures. With everything that's happened tonight, though, I think my place is here in West Harbour. Adventuring is all fine and glorious, but someone still needs to remain home and care for the families.
Yep. Such is the way of life.
What about you? Ever thought of leaving here? Becoming an adventurer?
Now, I could be a jerk to this guy. I mean, I'm chaotic neutral. I should try and be a jerk to people, but at the same time, I'm trying to work my way to be chaotic good. Let's say in the past I did some bad deeds. Not evil deeds, just a couple of bad deeds, and let's say I'm not the most reliable person, so let's try and turn a new leaf.
That's what I think, too. I wish Amy were here with us.
I wish too.
Should we be in some sort of marching order or something?
How good are you with your sword?
I'm one of the best of the new militiamen. Never saw you training in the militia, though if we had the time, I could teach you a thing or two. I can make soup.
Cool.
And use a sling, even a bow.
Huh. Nice.
But, as Georg says, the only thing I'm really good at is swinging my sword and carrying wood. Should be enough for tonight. As much as the next harborman, I suppose. I haven't set foot there since Georg Redfell said we should avoid the place a few years back.
Really?
Everyone knows it's been overrun by lizardlings, and Georg says if we don't bother them, they won't bother us.
Fair enough.
Of course! And you should as well. He watches the village and tries to keep everyone safe. I was told that the ruins were empty, even the chambers beneath it. It wouldn't surprise me if the lizardlings have claimed it. Lizardlings can be
Territorial.
protective of what's theirs. And I don't think you'll be able to talk things over with them either. This isn't going to be easy. Chores keep me pretty busy. And then there's the militia training. Well, I always try to do what's right by people, and my family. So if I see something wrong, I let people know. But that doesn't always go over well. Then people tend to take the long way around to avoid you.
No one likes a snitch.
I guess that makes me something of a shut-in. Still, letting wrongdoings go doesn't do anyone any good. That's how I see it.
Bro, snitches get stitches. That's probably why. Alright, so anyway, let's move on to the ruins. You press M for the map. It's pretty straightforward. You are here, you must go there. Stuff in between. So let's move. Being, again. Alright, let's see if I can hit something. Let's see if I can hit them with my Eldritch Spear. Here. Okay, 3 damage, still pathetic. Yeah, but I could probably get another spell. I could probably get another spell off. Oh, nice one, Bevil. Got him in 1, thanks to the attack opportunity. Okay, still nothing. Stack them up. The Eldritch Spear is very advantage. It has long range. Compared to other spells, this the basic one here, your Eldritch Blast, is actually quite short range. The spear has like 5 times the range. So you can stand in one location. So you can stand over here, and you know, cast a spell at someone from a distance. And then, you know, Bevil kills everyone with his cleaving. Yeah. He's definitely got cleavage. I still need to level up though, because really my spells are pretty damn pathetic. And I need to reach level 4. Oh, sorry. Actually no, I have to reach level 5 in order to get level 2. Yeesh. Yeah, I need to be like level 5. I didn't know level penalty was. I knew the level penalty was bad, but I didn't know it was that bad. Alright, so let's see. Gauntlets and Malachite. Gauntlets of concentration. They increase your concentration by 3. Useful if you're a spellcaster, like me. So I'm going to wear them immediately. They normally come unidentified, but I have skills in lore, so I know what an item is. I can pick up an item and go, yep, that's definitely enchanted with something cool. One useful thing about warlocks though is that they have infinite spells.
Step up to the fight. Bring them down.
Go, kill him, Bevil. Actually, no. I'm gonna take the shaman. Shoot the spellcaster. Go for the spellcaster. Let Bevil soak up all the damage. Yeah, sorry, Bevil. Oh, he's dazed. That's not good. That can't be good. Alright, fine. Charge! Yeah! Just so you know, I might be a warlock, but I'm also dual wielding long swords. So, watch yourself. Watch yourself, bro. I lift. Haha. The music of this game is pretty good as well. Like, there's really cool, like, it won't be for like, I don't know, probably 100 videos in. Yes, as I said, long game. It won't be till like 100 videos in, but there's a really awesome song, which I call the Siege song, because there's a siege situation going on, and it really gets you set for a siege. So that'll happen. You get caught into a siege. You'll know it when you hear it. You'll know it when you see it. You'll probably guess at some point. I don't know. More spellcasting. I'm not very good at hitting enemies with my Eldritch Spear. But what I can do is I can I can.
Hell.
All right. He leveled up again.
Yes, indeed.
So in order to reach oh, don't want to select the portrait. You can do that. Let's see here. Well, upgrades Constitution, gets more hit points. Well, he definitely needs to tumble. So I'm gonna give him Great Cleave. Yeah, so that means after he hits someone, let's say he kills someone, he can do a cleave on another enemy. If that kills another enemy, he can then hit another enemy, and if that one kills one, he can. So if you've got a huge swarm of enemies, and you hit someone with a cleave, he can wipe out everyone. Yeah, he can pretty much just wipe out everyone. So
I say
just keep that in mind, if you can. But this only works like in the early game. I use the Z key to highlight the area, see if any collectibles I might have missed. Useful function. And there aren't any collectibles I missed, but yeah, Great Cleave is only useful in the early game and should not be taken in for any serious build. Like later on the campaign, you probably don't want to do that. You probably don't want to use Great Cleave. Okay, my Eldritch Blast also has got some decent range. Never mind. Go, get him, Bevil. Yeah, kill that guy. I'll deal with the other one. Nope, there's magic missiles. Magic missiles can do a lot of damage if you're not careful. But and I have no spell resistance. Oh, nice hit there. Very nice hit. Bam. Okay, check for loot. Check for loots. Well, actually, no. I already checked for loot back in the village. There was one loot, and I sold it. Because a loot's an instrument. If you don't get it. Oh, the thing I'm wearing is a harvest cloak. The harvest cloak, I should mention, is what I won in the tutorial. That's why I want to do the tutorial, because if you win the harvest fair, you get this cloak. It adds a +1 to your charisma, and as a warlock, charisma is kind of important. Here, have a spear. Oh crap! I just woke up everyone. Quick, Eldritch Blast! Eldritch Blast! Bevil, can you hit someone else, please?
Let's see.
I'll deal with that guy. Yeah, there you go. Great Cleave. Yeah. Tears right through him. Tear him apart. Okay. Combat in the early game is very slow. Oh, I think these guys have great swords. And as a giant, I can dual wield great swords. I can dual wield Zweihanders. So what is that? Would that be there we go, great sword. Yeah! Dual wield Zweihanders. Probably not my best option. Oh dear, look at the attack bonus. -2. However, if you use a smaller weapon, you get a bit greater chance to hit. But seriously, dual wielding Zweihanders, come on. That's probably got to be an awesome thing to do, right? It's just dual wielding
What's up?
Zweihanders. I'm also gonna give Bevil these 2 swords, so he can join into the flurry. Now you can go over here. There's a door over here that's locked. That has a lockpicking skill of like 99. You're not going to unlock it in this part of the game, this early in. You're not going to. We have a stalker. Who is her? Who is she? Why is she wielding a sickle? Is she a communist? If only she had a hammer in the other hand. Alright, here we are in the ruins interior. Right, there are 2 paths to take. Both of them lead to the same area, but... Yeah! Dual wielding Zweihanders! Come on. Yeah! Okay, Zweihanders are... what was it? Oh yeah, 2d6. They can do up to 12 damage if you're lucky.
Let's go.
Here, eat that. I have two swords. Yeah, that's right. You got nothing on me. I got 2. I Oh, but they got magic missiles. So just be careful. Oh yeah, if archers should not be firing at point blank because enemies get an attack of opportunity if they hit. If you get an attack of opportunity if an archer fires at close range. It's part of the rules. It's like in the rules. Oh, scale mail. Now scale mail is medium armor. However, it's not very useful for a warlock because arcane spell failure 25%. So not only do my spells suck, wearing that means my spells suck, and yeah, my spells would actually suck, and I wouldn't on top of that, I wouldn't be able to fire them off one quarter of the time, thus wasting my turn. So might as well just stick with what I know, which is dual sway handers. I think there's a trap here, and if there's a trap.
Let's
Never mind.
see what you've
There we go. There was a trap, however. Have the guy who actually has hit points deal with it because I only got 12. Kill him. I mean, right now I have a 10% arcane failure, but because I'm a warlock, warlocks can wear light armor and not suffer any penalties for wearing light armor. Again, part of the rules. However, if they wield any shield, even a buckler, which you know is barely even a shield, that will affect their spell casting because you know you got to gesture and stuff like that. So that's how it works. You got to gesture around and flail your arms, and armor restricts your movement. You know, and robes don't because they're robes. They're supposed to be fitting and comfortable. Aha! Attack of opportunity. Okay, maybe okay. This is awesome but impractical. So I'm going to switch to a lighter weapon for the offhand. So at least I have some chance of hitting. Yay! Yay! Some chance of hitting. I wouldn't say great chance of hitting, but better chance of hitting than normal. Beetle gland, that's an ingredient. Again, I sell those. I might break them down to essence or whatever. You can do that and then you can use it for crafting, but again, it's not really worth your time. I'm just gonna sell them. I mean, you can probably make a little bit more gold off the essence or whatever. Oh, that's right, I got reflex saves against traps. Charge! Smite the enemy! And I'm dead, right? Nope. That's right, they can't cast much. They can't cast much magic missile at me. They can't do much magic missile, and then they run out of spells and have to attack me. That's Wizard's for ya. That's number one. Kill this guy. Yeah, that's right. Go after the fighter. Ignore the giant warlock. Yeah, she's not worth your time. Now, if you're a thief, you can do a sneak attack. Sneak attacks do extra damage if you flank them, or if you get them from behind. But you know, because I'm not a thief, I don't get sneak attack. But it is useful. In fact, there's actually a class later on I probably will choose, which at a certain level can actually get you a sneak attack, even though you're not a thief. You don't have to be a thief to get it. I like to do this one as well. I like to go back this way, because there's some traps here. But at the same time, you cross the corner. There's a slight little delay, slight little bump in the game, and then it spawns a There we go. It spawns some enemies. And you know me, I like experience points. You know me, I go for the XP. Okay, I'll chase after this guy. Oh! Too bad, you shouldn't have fired at melee. You shouldn't have fired your bow and melee. That only leads to your death. Yeah, great cleave. Right, these guys are dropping weapons everywhere, so I've got more stuff to sell. You cannot sell everything to one merchant. Like, merchants both have a gold cap, and at the same time, they have a limited amount of gold. So you want to save some expensive items for when you actually want to sell them. Don't sell items to every merchant out there. Okay, that guy's got a bow. I'm gonna chase after him. Yeah. Never mind, that guy got him. Alright, and another dead lizard. As you can see, yeah, need to be level 5 in order to get actually my first skill point. So you gotta live for that long without leveling up. Sort of meant to be a challenge, but at the same time, the character is overpowered. Now I go through here. There's more combat. Yeah, eat that. And then that draws the attention of the guards. I think it was on a pressure plate or something. That brought their attention. Ow. Oh no! Oh, nice one there, Bevil. All right, now I'll grab the sweet loot. This next part may get a little bit challenging if I don't play my cards right. Probably won't though, because you know again only level I'm only level 1. If I hit level 2 though, I'm gonna get a lot of hit points from it. I don't know how many hit points I get. I get a bit more hit points.
Oh, great spirits of the stone tomb, please hear our plea. The other lizardling tribes take our territory. They wage war. And before we fight them for our ancestral hatching grounds, we ask for your blessings.
There certainly are an awful lot of them. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
A warm blood. Here, your very presence offends the stone god.
Foolish meat sacks! I am here to crap. Well, I don't have much charisma. I can't go with diplomacy. Can't go with bluff. I'll try it.
And this gives you the right to intrude on our lands and disturb our most holy of rituals. What do you propose then, warm blood? A favor for a favor, eh? We may have need of you. We will let you do this thing. Do what you have come here to do. We will leave the Warmbloods in peace, my followers.
Well, that works. And I gain experience points, although not as much as I would have gained if I killed them all. But it's probably for the best, considering my lack of hit points and how many attacks they can get off in a turn. Hey, look, I found stuff. This thing.
We were risking life and limb for that? None of this makes any sense. Daeghun can do his own blasted quest from now on. When you're done searching around, let's get out of here.
Let's go. Yep, back to West Harbour.
You have returned, and you have brought the shard.
That's all you can say? I almost died out there!
If I did not believe you could handle the task, I would have sent another.
Yeah, well, you weren't out there in the swamp getting attacked by lizard folk.
No, I was here attending the wounded, Bevil. Now find Marion and do the same.
I don't see how you put up with him.
Now, for the shard. Let me see it.
That was no way to treat Bevil. Seriously, that was. Ugh. Even though it was a sick burn.
Our talk is for our ears alone. Bevil has served his purpose and does not need to be troubled any further. Bevil has his uses, but it is not wise to depend on someone of starling blood for too long. Also, his complaining tires me and will not serve you where you are bound.
Seriously, that's racist. Oh yeah, sure. Starling blood. Oh, because he's got the blood of a starling. Means that he must not be very reliable for very long, huh? Is that how you all think? All you elves think alike, don't you? Ha! See? I can be racist too. Elves.
Many such ruins lie within the mare and beneath it. They are of ancient Ilfarn, an empire once forged from an alliance of dwarfs and elves. All that remains are ruins, and little else. And their empire lives on only in history books and stories. That shard is one of a pair. Both were found after the battle that destroyed West Harbour long ago. My half-brother Duncan and I asked a mage in Neverwinter to examine the shards for enchantments, but he found nothing except a faint magical aura, residue of the battle, and so I kept one shard, and the other I gave to Duncan. Not long after I returned to West Harbour, I sealed it away in the ruins.
Wait, I have an uncle?
So to speak. It would be more appropriate to say that I have a half-brother. Duncan, like Bevil, has many faults that would make it wise not to rely on him or call him Ken.
Jeez, what, did he set everything on fire? Does he run a lab?
It was long ago, and it was a battle that did not concern West Harbour, but the village was caught up in it like many such villages in the mire of dead men. We knew little about what had sparked the conflict. Demons were involved, led by a warlock of great power. We only knew him as the King of Shadows. The forces of Neverwinter attempted to drive the demons back. Many villagers fled, some taking the road, others wading into the swamp, anything to escape the battle. There was an explosion, pure and white, then nothing more.
Well, that magic shard I found, I feel strong magic coming from it. Magic! It's a magical shard, Daeghun!
Strange. Perhaps the attack awakened it. If so, then perhaps a second look at these shards would yield different results. But such divinations would be beyond anyone here in West Harbour, including Tarmus.
Really? Come on. Are you sure? He's a wizard. Don't all wizards are good with everything?
That is the only reason I can think of for why they came. Am I certain? No. But my instincts tell me they were looking for it.
Sounds pretty weak to me.
It is the only thing of substance in this village that would cause them to tear it apart as they did. They were not looking for gold or valuables, nor did they seem to care about us, unless we got in their way. I could not bring myself to cast it away. Yet at the same time, I did not wish to keep it close. You are too young to remember what occurred, I know, but the battle was a terrible one, and that shard, it reminds me too much of that night.
Well, what now?
I need you to go to the city of Neverwinter, find my half-brother Duncan, retrieve the second shard, and take it to a mage you both can trust. Duncan owns an inn in the docks district of the city, the Sunken Flagon. Not the most reputable place, but safe enough.
Darkscore? Oh, better not take Bevil. Okay.
No. As you probably realize, he will be of no help outside of West Harbour. He would only slow you down. Bevil is made for simpler things.
Jeez. Optimistic.
Very well. Let us waste no more time in discussing your friend. If you have other questions, ask them.
I'm being inconsistent.
That is possible, but this village cannot shelter you or survive another attack. On the road, moving, you have a chance. Once you reach Neverwinter, it may prove more difficult for them to attack you. The problem is more complicated than that. If we give them the shard, I doubt it will prevent them from believing the second one lies here as well. Or others.
Others?
We only found 2. It is possible there were others, scattered into the swamp or taken away, or have met other ends.
There's something you're not telling me here, Daeghun.
There are many things I have chosen not to tell you, and that is because they are not relevant. Perhaps if you were to question less and heed my words, it would prevent you from becoming confused.
Jeez, need to know basis.
I did not mean what I said, and this is no time for us to fight. You need to leave West Harbour tonight. Head to the small port town of Highcliff when you are free of the swamp. There, seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter. The beast that attacked us will leave West Harbour alone once they realize their quarry has fled. If all goes well, you should be in Neverwinter before they find your trail. Say your farewells. Your boots may travel many roads before you return. I let some of the others know you are leaving, but not the why of it. I was raised amongst the wild elves, and for all my years amongst the race of man, they make little sense to me. Even though you are not one of them, you understand them better than I. I have done all I can to hide your presence. If these beasts come again, West Harbour will need me.
Be like level 20 or something.
I have created a screen of activity. On a normal night, your trip with Bevil would have been easily spotted, but not tonight. It still may not be enough, but there is little else I can do.
Okay, well, talk to some people.
Return when you are ready to leave, and we will speak of the path you must take.
Well, we already know what to take. Alright, so, that was my first... This is my next quest. I have to go all the way to Neverwinter. But, that'll be for another video. For now, I've been Stars RJ, and I have tipped the scales in the favour of West Harbour. Signing off.